Welcome back to Metroid Dread. We are in Artaria, which is way down here, and our ship is way up there. We haven't explored much yet. We mostly just got an introduction to the game, but we did encounter our first Emmy. There's also an item hidden in this room, but we can't really do anything in that room, so on we go. So we can see an explosive bit up there. We'll have to get back to that one. So here, oh, this is neat. Is here, we quickly learn we can't get that high, but this looks suspicious. And then we do it, and the water drains. We can't get back, though, because you can do very little underwater. And that's a weird-looking door. This is what we call an Emmy zone. What we just went through is your easy way of knowing where the entrance to one is. That thing does not care about you. Nope, not going that way yet. Just get moving. Just move. Just get out. Away. Okay, this is only alert. There we go. The Emmy cannot fit through the tiny passages. So as long as we keep that in mind, we're safe for the moment. But all we could really do there is blitz through as fast as possible. This is an Emmy zone. Within an Emmy zone, an Emmy is always patrolling. As you move around in here and you make noise, we can't actually get out, it occurs to me. As you make noise, you will alert yourself to their presence, and they are always nearby. Animals. Well, there's some sunlight here, so we are up a little bit. Oh, guess we can't go that way yet. Also, a lot of these weird things around we can't do anything with. Just kind of gave that to me, but still another one of those doors we can't go through.
Uploading data.
Both Emmy you encountered were clearly trying to capture you. They may have been hacked. If so, it's reasonable to assume all Emmy will be hostile.
Fair.
Emmy send out a pulse to detect vibrations in the air within a certain range. Essentially, they can hear you.
That is effectively how hearing works.
Upon detecting vibrations, an Emmy enters surveillance mode to track their source. Stay out of its line of sight when this happens, otherwise, the danger to you increases dramatically. An enemy that has seen you will begin pursuit. Part of the pursuit protocol is to seal the enemy zone exits. You will be trapped inside. To survive, you must leave its range of pursuit. Evade the enemy and it will disengage. This will also unseal the exits. An enemy never leaves its assigned zone. Their control system must permit them to operate only within that range. I estimate a 99% probability of death if an enemy captures you. There may be a very small opportunity to escape, but exploiting this window will be virtually impossible.
That's talking about the melee counter to get you out. Don't count on that. Ever.
The enemy are immune to your current weapons. You lack the unique energy used to defeat the first enemy. Your only option now is to evade capture and find an exit. Your highest priority in an enemy zone should be simply to survive.
So one thing I found is that Adam generally doesn't tell you anything new. He mostly just tells you what you already know. Very rarely does he actually give you new important information. Hey, I want to know if the Federation has had access to friggin' the strongest stuff in the galaxy to make these things that are immune to all weaponry that I have. Why don't they just send a friggin' remote-controlled Emmy in? Instead of hiring me to do this crap. Oh no, I can't get in there to get that. Well, it's there. And this fell. Which means I can't get back. Cool! Back into the Emmy zone we go. So as was mentioned with the Emmy zones, these are the Emmy zone doors. When you see one, you know you're going into the Emmy zone. The Emmys will pursue the area, and they are always nearby. If they detect the sound you've made, you will actually see a visible pulse, and they will move to investigate that area. Like right now, they're just patrolling, then they go into investigation, and then they go into pursuit if they actually see you. So you can make a noise, and then get gone, and they'll investigate, see nothing, and then leave you alone. Okay, we're not going up that way. We can leave this way. This actually takes us back to the data room, and this is... I think that's an energy recharge? Right now, we have virtually no tools. Okay, that is a door we cannot go through. In order to evade the Emmy. So we just kind of have to hope we don't run into it, mostly. Oh, it's nearby. You hear that noise, it's nearby. It's also marked on your minimap, but only when it's very close. And it hurt me. What's up? Ah, crap. And down I go. Heck yeah! Oh, heck. Am I stuck down? No, there's no way I'm stuck down here. Oh, right, I can just shoot this. Whoop! Nope, get me gone, get me gone. So there's a button you can press that zooms out the minimap just a little. Heck. Oh, I'm gone! I am shocked. Shocked that I actually managed that parry. So here's the thing about Metroid Dread, and this is probably one of the biggest complaints that I think a lot of people have had with this game, is that it's freaking hard. I've found the exploration and the general running around is not that hard. It's actually, I feel like it's pretty well balanced and set up. However, the bosses will kill you. There isn't a single boss in this game that I did not die to at least twice just figuring out how to fight it. You will also die to the Emmys. A lot. I actually feel like, as far as the emotion that they were trying to convey with the game, that sense of dread, the biggest source of dread that you can possibly make is the unknown. Let the player's imagination scare you. Like, let the player's imagination scare themselves. I feel like that is one of the flaws that I have with this game, is I feel like the Emmys being way too readily able to just kill your sorry butt is... it removes that sense of dread because you become too familiar with the consequences. You know exactly what's going to happen. The game is actually really good about checkpointing too, because they know they're going to kill you a lot. And typically, it checkpoints every time you enter an Emmy zone. So if I had died to that Emmy, where was it? It was... yeah, it was right here. Had I died to that Emmy, it would have taken me back to here, because this is the last place I entered the Emmy zone. The game is pretty good about checkpointing you before bosses and before entering Emmy zones. And I feel like that's because they know they're going to kill you a lot. But I don't feel like killing you a lot is the best way to... Is it just a save room? Yep, sure is. I don't feel like killing you a lot is the best way to convey the emotion they want to convey. I feel like if they did just want to make the game that difficult, that's fine, and they handle it very well. I think of something like Meat Boy, where you die, you're instantly going again. Death itself isn't really a problem, especially if you have a quicker return based on how often you will die. If you're going to die often and there's a quick return, it's not that big a deal, and that is exactly what this game does. This is one of the reasons why I said I think they knew exactly what they were doing, and they did exactly what they wanted to do, and they did it well. Personally, I think it'd be swell if maybe I didn't have to die 3 plus times to each boss. But, no. Okay, so we can't go up. These guys don't really do anything. Fine. No, come back. I want that. I want to get that. I don't know if I can get in there. Yeah, I'm just gonna conk my head on that. Nope. You see a 45-degree angle, you're just gonna slide down it. You cannot jump up it. We're gonna have to come back to that, I guess. Oh, and now we're down here. Can't move underwater. What's this way? I think I can go up. Okay, I'm gonna go back, actually. Man, you, like, can't do jack underwater. I mean, appropriately. Nope, just can't jump high enough. Got it, cool. Look at that water go. Not that that helped me. Oh, I think it lowered the water back here, though. Yeah, so I can jump up here. Another thing, small thing you'll notice, kill an enemy, the items they drop, they just come right to you. They don't sit around, you don't have to run over and collect them, you don't have to do, like, the weird charge beam thing to draw them in. You just get them, don't worry about it. That's another part of this game being unbelievably smooth. There's just so many little things, just don't even worry about it. Area map. Saving is real quick, too, which is nice. So, area maps. Here we go. So we have the full layout of the Emmy zone. Here we have the blue rooms on the outside. The yellow rooms are always the save rooms, data rooms, all of that. These rooms, you can save in every single one of them, regardless of what type it is. Be it a data room or a map station or whatever, you can save in it. These purple rooms are actually transportation to different areas. A kind of limitation of this is they can't do things like in Super Metroid, where when you're running through Lower Brinstar, you walked through those 3 screens of Meridia. And just kind of got that eye of like, ooh. Kind of setting the tone to come back later. They cannot do things like that. Because each area is very strictly divided from each other through the transport areas and rooms and things. This is understandable because they gotta put loading in there somewhere. This game is huge. Honestly, I felt like just given the size and amount of time I've spent in each area, I've spent more time in one area than I've spent in some entire Metroidvanias. Okay, so down is just back into the water. Hi, big guy. Ow. What the heck was that? Okay, let's do that again. And before you get some reserves and you play a little carelessly, like, you know, that, you are also likely to die. I have no energy tanks. Hey, we got it. So that big guy, this is from experience playing already. I knew the best way to destroy him was with a counter. He's real tanky otherwise, big guy like that. But I couldn't remember exactly how to do it, and I thought he was facing towards me when he had his butt towards me. Okay, so where are we going now that we've done that? Like, we did that. We had to go down here to work our way around. I can hop up here, not that this does anything. That pink thing may be something to come back to later. I swear I'm missing something. Oh, because I can go down over here. Ah, I'm dumb. Yeah, because we couldn't get up here because of that. Oh, back in we go. Oh, watch him. That little guy. Oh, I'm just gonna not move for a second. I'm gonna go let him do his thing. Can't do anything there. I don't hear him. Come on. It stops automatically. Okay, good. Oh, I played through this last time. I had the friggin' Emmy chasing me around this loop the entire time I was dealing with it. Oh, okay, so we got a door down there, so if we can get out of here, and we sure can't go up, so it looks like out is our bet. Oh, I could have gone through that hole. Whatever. And we can't jump that high, so we can't get back. In general, Metroid Dread is really good about always letting you explore. It will do things like give you a dead end moment where you can't turn around. Like here, I can't turn around. So I have to push forward. But they're real good about when they push you forward like that, they'll push you into something that will then reward you and then open everything back up again. You are very rarely actually locked off from anything for any serious length of time at all. Okay, we can't go through there, but that actually leads back to kind of the start. Cool, what's in this door? Pain. So what's another cool thing? You see this door, the outline of it, and even kind of the backdrop of it is blue. Without even going into that room, had I just not gone into it, you could look at the map and see, oh, that door leads to a cold area. And from the outside, you can see this mist coming out. So without even going into the door, you know full well what's awaiting you on the other side. Not just when you see it, but when you're scouring the map for places that you haven't been yet. You can see, right, that's why I didn't go in that door. I kind of like sticking my head in anyway, very briefly, just because having that section of blue on the map is a little easier to see at a quick glance. Hey, rude. Okay, well, we can't do that, but we can do this. Ooh. How long has it been since I've seen a proper Chozo statue? Yeah, nothing new. It's the charge beam. And all these yellow doors that we couldn't open before, charge beam doors. And now we're brought back to the start. And this is exactly what I was mentioning before. Oh, hi. Nope. Maybe I should just shoot guys. Those guys are a little bit awkward because you can do that, but the range on this is pretty small. And when you counter them, it's not just, oh, you hit the counter button. What it is that you're hitting them with that during a specific time. So they rear back like that, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get up real close to them. Maybe I should just shoot them. Anyway, we're back to the start. Look at this. All the water we drained earlier has filled this back up. Not that it really helps us at all. But this is exactly what I was talking about before. Where they'll lead you on a path where you get kind of not necessarily stuck, but you get pushed forward. But then you get something and you get brought somewhere that opens everything up. And here, this is like exactly the you just escaped Upper Norfair with the ice beam crap from Super Metroid. Only we're 10% of the way through the first area. And this is, hey, you got the charge beam, and now you're back here, and you can do whatever you want. Go have fun. Another thing I've found is when they give you a new item like this, not only do they open it up for you to be able to go everywhere, pretty much everywhere you want, they will also make it very the conveyance is amazing. They will pretty much always put you near where you need to be. Ooh, I want an energy tank. Alright, that has doubled our health reserves. I can't jump that high. So, since I can't jump that high, we can't actually get there, which would have been real swell, and I can't slide underwater. So I can't get that way if I wanted to. So, we kind of have to go back up. Yeah, our only real path is up. And we've been at this for a while. Got a charge beam door right there. So our only real path is up, and that'll take us to... That'll take us to the... Hey. Yeah, get up here to the save room, where I'm gonna save, and call it for today. Well, we encountered our first Emmy. We nearly got killed by our first Emmy. I will die a lot in this game. And I will probably end up editing out most of my deaths. But now that we have the charge beam, there are a lot of places we can go. Got all these doors down here. Got a charge beam door there. These are... Okay, we don't know what those are. What else do we have, actually? I don't actually see a lot. Here I was like, man, I can go and do whatever I want. It actually looks like about all we can do is make our way over here. Open that, and we can open that. So we got two things we're doing next time. Until then, everyone.